Hello and welcome to the Tending Bike Show. I'm here with another guest today. You can introduce yourself.
I'm E.M.B.E.E. Yeah.
Alright, today we're going to be interviewing E.M.B.E.E. We're going to be I'm going to ask him basically how his career started and what it is at this point, or some shit like that. Let's talk about the beginnings of E.M.B.E.E.
Wait.
What made you want to start music and stuff?
I can't remember exactly what it was, to be fair. I know when I started and that. I started in April of 2019 with just shitty soundtrack loop beats. And then a few months later I started rapping and all that. My first song was 50 by Flexes, literally dissing the label I'm on right now.
I remember that was supposed to come out. It was teased for months.
Yeah, and it ended up being one of the worst things.
I remember the days of the horrible music wiki.
Yeah, me too. That's why I found Flux, to be fair.
Alright, so then you got a label called Icy Records.
Oh yeah, that how did it come to be? Well, I'm pretty sure it's MCIC's idea to start a record label, and I can't remember all the details, but me, Wes, and Icy were the founders and execs at the start. It was pretty dead for a few months till CRZ came along and signed. That's when it really.
How did you find MCIC?
Horrible music wiki.
Just like everything else, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, I don't know if was this your first album or was this a mixtape? The Hip Hop Files and Studio, or those? I think those are mixtapes.
Yeah, the Hip Hop Files was my first mixtape, but it wasn't my first project. I had an album called Rising I dropped at late 2019, which I ended up deleting after a month because of how much I hated it.
I see. What was Studio like?
Studio was just a bunch of random songs I recorded over the course of a few months. There was no promo for that, so it was pretty much a massive commercial failure. No reviews, hardly any streams. The only song on it that got a bunch of streams was Scottish Bagpipes Freestyle.
Yeah. So then Icy Records also rebranded twice. So what was that all like?
Remember when it rebranded to CRZ Records? It was literally the day after CRZ rejoined in July 2020. IC left on the 2nd of July. He was contemplating giving ownership to either me or CRZ. He ended up giving ownership to CRZ, and that's how CRZ Records became a thing. And then 6 weeks later, a bunch of CRZ artists got signed to Flex in a massive sign spree, and this happened overnight while I was asleep. So when I woke up on the 17th of August, I found out I was not the owner of CRZ Records, which then became $1 Billion Records.
$1 Billion Records, yes sir.
Yeah, I remember you was an executive of that.
Yeah, and then we got
yeah.
After that, we got you signing the Flex.
Yeah, that was a really a lot of things happened that day.
$1 Billion Records.
To negotiate.
I think $1 Billion Records lasted a few good months.
It was August, mid-August to mid-November, so 3 months.
2-3 months, yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah, I remember the buyout. I was negotiating with Squeaky Mosquito. And they came to a price of 500 Robux. They bought the. 1 moment. Yeah, they bought the label, and then all the big artists were part of Flex now, and then a bunch of them were kicked, which actually included me. So the next day I woke up to an announcement that I was actually signed to Flex after a vote, which I'm pretty sure was between me and Icy. Yeah. I ended up winning that vote. Yeah.
And then at one point, you were removed from Flex again, and then you restarted Icy or $1 Billion Records.
Yeah, I remember that. It was 2 days before I released my debut album. It was really unfortunate timing. Yeah. And then Icy Records restarted it was actually $1 Billion Records at first, which shut down after a couple of hours. And then I remember starting IC records again, buying bike shop records from you. Nothing really happened in like the last reincarnation of IC. Nothing major. We signed a few people, then shut down like January this year.
Yeah. Is it true? Is it true that you and Zampook are trying to buy out Flex?
Yes, very true. We are working together, trying to find a good price to bid.
All right. Mosquito does not. Seems like he wouldn't even sell it for even how many much? Like $1 billion.
I'm gonna I will put the money to his mouth. I will convince him to hand over Flex for a very good price. I'm not sure what price, but I'll think of one eventually.
Yeah. Let's talk about the next thing, the return to Flex and E.M.B.E.E
And I remember when I first got signed back to Flex. I was like at the campaign. It was originally 4 Park back, but then a few days after starting that, I decided I should change the hashtag E.M.B.E.E back. Got some people on board. Then like the poll happened, got all the people to vote. Then I was signed back to Flex. Like at that point, I was working on E.M.B.E.E 2. It wasn't really going anywhere. To be fair, like I didn't really have like any ideas in mind for it, but eventually I decided started recording a bunch of songs. Came up with like the idea for Lonely and Codeine Crazy Dreaming, probably the best songs on the album. And then I was planning to do this on the 13th of May. And then it came up that Kendrick was dropping his album that day, and I thought, I might as well still drop it. Came out, sold Kendrick,
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
I remember back when E.M.B.E.E first came out. I don't think people were really like feeling it, and then like as the months went by, people started like liking it more.
I guess you could consider my very own Whole Lot of Red.
Yeah.
Like it grew on people after a while.
The Dankest meme gave it a 0 when it first released.
Yeah.
I don't think it has a rating anymore from him. I think he just removed the rating.
Yeah, he deleted it. Now it's got like a 76. Only bad ratings on Beetle, but he did like Gronny, so that's a win to be fair.
Alright, so 2 interviews ago, I interviewed Young Lambo, and he said that you do not carry him in Fortnite. How do you respond to that?
I carry him in Fortnite so much. I get most of the kills. He does none of the hard work, just running around, getting shot at. Me, I'm getting items. I'm having to save him, revive him all the time. He is a dirty liar.
Yeah.
I always come out on top on Zone Wars. Lambo, if you're reading this, you do not reading. If you watch this, you do not carry me at Fortnite. Let that be known.
All right. Anyways, they're also you released a song called "We Are the BDR." I think it's 4 Pac song.
Yeah, that's 4 Park.
Right,
But I was the main man behind all the production and the lyrics.
Yeah. There was accusations made in Beetlebat's video that all the people in that song are you.
Huh? I've never heard such spineless and base accusations in my life. This is slanderous. I am not 4 Park. I am not the Lion Empire today, and I am not young poop on to be.
Alright, why do you hate Birmingham and Wales?
Birmingham is a bad city. It's got a bad football team. It's a shell. Wales, no particular reason, just don't like it.
Alright, you are also known for your love of Tottenham.
Yep, I've supported Tottenham for 7 years now. Half my life even. And not a single trophy's been won in that time. Very sad.
What is your favorite?
But the day.
What is your favorite?
My favourite football. Tottenham.
Tottenham. Alright, yeah. I guess.
Yeah, my favourite.
Actually, how did you get the name E.M.B.E.E actually?
So this random name, I got this like rap name generator, put my name into it, and one of the names was E.M.B.E.E, so I just took it.
Alright. So I guess that's really all I gotta ask, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching this episode 5.
Thanks for having me on.
Episode 5. Episode 5 of the Tenny Bike Show. It'll be out tomorrow by the time I'm recording this. And by the time it's out, it's out. Yeah, so goodbye. Any words for the viewers?
Barter 7 is on the way. Don't lose the hype.
Oh yeah, Barter 7. Looking forward to that.
It's coming soon. September.
All right. Peace out, everybody.